So I'm back with a new video, man, on MycareR, y'all. MycareR, my career episode 24. Let's get right to it, y'all. So, boy, so we're going against the Washington Wizards again, y'all. This is our second time going against the team, y'all. So, boy, going against Bradley Beal, John Wall, and Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas and John Wall and Bradley Beal is about to be taking 2 shots, y'all. So, boy, but Thomas on the bench. So yeah. Let's get right to it. Hey y'all, I'm going for 17 triple doubles. So yeah, this time we playing against the Wizards on their home court, y'all. You know what I'm saying, bro? So yeah, I'm going for 17 triple doubles. I'm going for it, bro. Too good. Alright, we gonna sing, bro. This is mycareer. It's lit, boy. We're on the 24. We're on the 23rd game. When the shit out, about to be on the about to be on the 24th game. When the shit out, it's lit, boy.
That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital.
We're 23 games.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off.
24 games. Win streak, yo. It's really good.
All started with his shot.
It sure is. Thanks, David. And we got a chance now to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Wall.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
He lost the tip. It's all good.
Trez out there with G. Then there's Lights Out. Then there's
John Wall, bro.
And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. C.J. Miles is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Bryant in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Wall, 5 to shoot, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And John Wall, of course, having to play back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Swiped it away and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Too good.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
And they were connecting, and when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside just to...
And it's
all good. It's all good, Drew Pitts. I'm going for 17 triple doubles.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Passes it to
look at CJ Miles.
Wizards passing.
Look at Bradley Beal.
Shot clock at 6.
Oh, he screams. Chill out, bro. You gotta chill out. He screams. Bro.
Well, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Here's Smooth. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Oh, look at him play!
Get out the play! And how about just
too good, boy,
to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
I'm gonna take over y'all know the new team coming.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
That's contested. The defense.
It's blocked, but they recover it.
Oh,
on the shot clock.
bro, you better shoot that, CJ. Y'all better shoot that. Y'all got to.
And that one clearly a foul against the Westland. 2 shots coming up. And at times, Chris, reporters have talked about a rift between Beal and Wall. But you know what? Beal has nothing but great things to say about his backcourt mate.
He said himself that he believes a lot of his success.
Magic, you get it out, bro.
Production
Not playing.
Wall sideline first. I mean, but Bill would much prefer to have Wall by his side.
Johnson, he's checked in for lights out. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
It's stolen. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up at court they go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Too good, boy.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. Has to Beal. Back to Wall. Oh, and he puts it off the glass.
That was free, boy.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little...
James got took over, yo.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
For 3.
Bro, why you fading? You trash.
And again, Washington, no good.
Trash.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Why you fading, bro? You're not making that shot on John Wall.
As good as it gets for a first quarter. And
trash, bro. He trash. Look at that. Let me get that John Wall. Man, stop playing with me.
And he jams it with authority.
And they're
stop playing with me. John Wall
hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Right around midseason here, Chris. More players-only meetings being held. Give us a little insight into what those are like.
Well, there's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that goes, you know, hey, guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we could do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones...
Why you fading, John Wall? You're not making that, bro. Stop fading, bro.
Phones down. No more going
You're not making it.
Sacrifice.
You're not making it, bro.
Tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in, where we can't come back.
To my boy Praise.
You don't like the ones that finger pointing, saying, "Hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up." And then another guy says, "Wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job." And other guys come in, and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings, but hopefully, as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out better.
Now the pass to lights out.
The floater.
They call the foul, so he's got one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The floater.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting.
Drew Pierce converting the 3-point play. He is getting the 3 points. Drew Pierce converting the 3-point play. He is getting the 3 points the old-fashioned way. Come on, son, bro.
With the bounce pass. Pass to Beal. Taken away. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Smooth, and he dunks it down.
I like their
tomahawk, boy.
And terrific execution.
The tomahawk.
Going for the juggernaut right off the bat. The juggernaut to an impressive early lead.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against Milwaukee.
Yo, bro, Drew Pierce, bro, converting a 3-point play. He's getting the 3 points the old-fashioned way. Look at John Wall.
Just 5 to shoot. Wall, good.
Nice confidence right there by Wall. Such an effortless shooting motion on his jump shot.
Here's Smooth. And another 3 for the Clippers.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Tipped away. He's got a clear path for the finish.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Yo.
Here's Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 6.
And Wall has great size at his position and strength. He uses it very well close in.
And that one's good by Clark.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
I'm gonna take over again, yo. See, oh no, the damn team is coming again, bro.
They came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
6 to shoot.
No,
It's
the
Beal on the
defense,
way.
the defense.
17 points for him last game against Miami.
And yeah, don't leave
Wow,
out his
bro,
rebound.
you can't say
He had a
Thomas,
big
bro.
impact in
He
that
about to come
game.
in.
All his effort on the glass.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Wow, a phenomenal talent. I mean, when you think about the competitive flair Bill plays with, it's just all.
Isaiah
Looking at who's
Thomas.
out there now for the Wizards.
It's some baby
Mahaney's checked in
Thomas.
for
It's some
Bryant.
babies.
Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. Troy Brown's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Beal the pass to Thomas.
No, the defense,
The
James.
shot, no good. Good D by James. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Washington has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And now the Clippers on the break. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Smooth's got 28.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure
Yo,
out how to stop.
Prayers, guys, take over. No. Get that, Bill.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Boy, no look pass, too. Isaiah Thomas, stop playing with me.
2-on-9, no one back to stop this. And finished off by Prez.
Save that one, boys. I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
What fearlessness. That's got to energize his teammates.
And Chris, a very unique experience playing in the nation's capital.
Oh,
what was your time like?
What was that? Wait, did I get the steal? What the heck? Wait, did I get the steal? Let me see. I gotta replay it. Oh, I didn't do nothing. He tried to give the ball to whatever his name is, and then Clark got it.
Washington.
Oh, I love DC. Oh, I love Chocolate City. I mean, the surrounding areas of DC love the team as well. There's something special about playing in the capital.
Oh,
In a sudden flurry of fast break activity, they've been racing up and down the court. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that.
Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Smith. He's checked in for Washington. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lights out, checked in for Georgia.
Wow, the speed of Smith and his ability to change gears constantly keeps the D on their toes. He has a knack for shooting.
I can still get at 10 in the second quarter, bro.
About 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Yo.
Here's Smooth. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Bro, look.
And when you have Ish Smith on your team, you know he's going to get you scoring off the bench.
And Smith not exactly great at any one thing, but the whole
Bro,
package
stop
is
doubling me.
for a reserve.
Bro, look at 2K, bro.
And just run the offense. That'll get you pretty far in this
Dang.
Beal and Miles out on the perimeter. Davis Bertans out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Wall in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Look at this. Big John Wall.
Beal taking his time here. Back to Wall. Inside. Bertans. A lot of good 6 men out there, Chris. Coming off the bench, who are some of the bigs that make the biggest impact?
don't sleep on Ennis Cantor. I mean, he can get your buckets in a hurry, and he attacks the boards with force. That's why I love him. And don't forget about Little Sabo. He has Hall of Fame DNA, and he's making his own net.
You dunked him, boy. Look at the Thomas Brown, boy. Look at the Thomas Brown. Too good, boy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg.
Look at Thomas Brown.
His bag of tricks there.
Too good, boy.
Got a piece of it. Beal finds Wall. Now Beal, a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Bryant passes to Miles. Just 4 to shoot.
No, that's not. No, bro. You don't. You actually don't. You actually don't. You actually don't. You don't, bro.
Discrepancy between these two teams.
That was some good defense. You really don't. That was gonna go in, bro.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and
Pitts, my boy Drew Pitts got his takeover,
to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe we should just name this award after him. Kevin?
What's going on, yo? See, oh no, the Doe team is coming in, bro.
Beal, the pass to Bertens.
James got to take over. You know what I'm saying, bro.
Beal, right wing. Wall.
Nah.
Open. And another miss by Washington. Now the Clippers with it.
Oh, bro.
It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
All right, I got 17 triple W's.
Took him no time at all on that one. Lights out's got 5 now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Bro, yo,
here's Wall. The Clippers grab the miss.
Oh,
no matter what they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Looking to get it going, and contact
bro,
on the shot.
Bro, how's that on y'all? Yo, how's that on me, bro?
Achilles injury he suffered in the start of 2019. It's been a long road to recovery for him, and I know just how much he misses playing every day.
Here's Smooth.
Man, get dunked on, boy. Get dunked on, boy.
Wow.
Don't be scared, boy. Get dunked on, boy.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
That man's scared to get dunked on, boy.
And so it's Wall with it.
That man's scared to get dunked on.
He'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And Smooth is going to pick up
the third, bro.
And that'll be his 3rd foul.
All right, good. I'm trying to get the steal because I got 99 steal, bro.
Left side, Wall.
Come on. Nope.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the 2nd. And Steve Webb, as we know, with Wall, he made the most of his time missed by finishing his degree.
Yeah, Wall was able to take the classes he needed to complete his bachelor's degree from Kentucky. I'm sure he would have preferred to play instead, but he saw an opportunity to use his education and made the most of it.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And that's a foul on Davis Bertans. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's
bro, I'm not.
He had a career game last time out. And after bucket, fouled in the act of shooting.
Too good, boy.
Anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
converting the three-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points the old-fashioned way, boy.
Luka Doncic. Even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just look at the
defense,
really, the great stories, whether you're talking about Divas or the
go up, throw that lob
into the game, and even
keep going, bro. I'm gonna throw that lob.
Nowitzki, yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to them, they would have the game of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game.
Again, what an avalanche!
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing third all-time for scoring in a season.
And guys, don't look now, but Michael Jordan,
why you fading? You're not making that.
87 is in his sights.
Now the Clippers moving it up. And good, he hits it again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Washington shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time
with the tomahawk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
The tomahawk, boy.
It's the Wizards
with
now.
The tomahawk. Too good.
Hand on it. To the inside. And finish off by Bryant.
I love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Got that one up quick. Jay's got his second basket of the night.
Assist like
Let's
that.
Go Virginia. Y'all know the new team is coming in, bro.
Ball movement.
And here again, Los Angeles in. He got it again. Sensational.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into third place for most points in a season. Amazing.
And can you believe he has passed Michael Jordan for third most points in a season? It's rare you ever see his airness get passed on any list.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington.
No.
George is checked in for Los Angeles.
We there, boy. We there. We there, boy. We're not making that.
Second quarter. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Outside, Wall. Looking to end the run.
Bro.
Foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All plays
2K, bro.
Sheer determination picks up fouls in the paint.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Miami's checked in for and
subbed
in for C.J. Miles.
That would have been a big three if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
Such a wide open look. Jay's got 8 points in the quarter. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a
airball. Oh,
with his defense.
Oh, he trash. That was good defense.
Really tough quarter.
That was good defense.
He cannot get his shots to drop.
That's good defense right there, bro. That's good defense
on the interior.
So.
Wall looking for an opening, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it,
120
every
to 45 is the score going to have time.
Send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Thanks very much. John, the shot is working for you, maybe more than the drive tonight.
I'm just trying to do what the defense give me. They're giving me my jump shot right now, and I'm in a good rhythm. You see if they help me, I'm looking to pass my teammates. I'm not going to try to force the issue. If I got the shot, I got to take, I'm going to do it. I know my team need me to do more tonight, and that's what I want to do. If I want to be a match player and franchise player, I got to take my team along with me. That's what I'm trying to do.
Got to make them pay if they go under. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like the warm-up drill. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a smooth check in for the Clippers.
I guess they'll do it at 11-16, bro. In the third quarter, bro. Yo, get off me, John Wall, boy. Get your dunk, boy. You dunked him, boy.
Did you see that?
Boy, get you.
Oh, that's
You
an
dunked him, boy. Too good.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the
You
ground
get
right
dunked
now.
on, boy. You
And so
get
it's
dunked
Wall
on,
with it,
John
bringing
Wall,
it up
bro.
for the Washington Wizards.
dunked
So
on.
for the Clippers right now,
Big.
they've got Clark. G is out there with Prez. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Smooth
bro.
at the one spot.
Oh, such a
dunked on.
terrific distributor. I mean, he's a
Oh,
catalyst.
you want it again? You want that again?
Keeping his teammates involved.
Dang.
That one drops for him. 65
Oh,
points
you
for
look like you
Smooth.
dunked on you that time.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Beal.
The defense, Clark.
They recover it. Shot clock at 5.
The defense,
Stolen
Clark.
away. Prez way outside, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Outside, Beal. Knocks it loose. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen.
Too good,
tonight.
boy.
Just simply being outplayed both sides.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
With the hard swim, boy.
2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And another one falls. 71 points and no
But
end
took
in
over again,
sight.
yo. See, oh no.
Fella
The
is
dumb
in
team
the
is coming
zone.
again, bro.
Defense right now looks helpless.
Down low, here's Wall.
Ooh.
Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
And it's out of
Bro,
bounds. The Wizards
Drew
will take it the
Pitts,
other way.
really?
The league's long
Really?
distance bombers
Really?
are setting their sights on the three-point
Really?
contest
It's all
this
good.
season. Here are some of the
Oh,
early
okay.
favorites to make up the field.
Me?
And I love the
Yo.
way the voting is shaping up, Kevin.
I like
We'll have
that.
an excellent contest if these
Drew
are the
Pitts gonna be in the-
shooters who are
in the
firing
three-point
away
contest.
on All-Star Weekend.
Take a
Jay.
look at Clark, the 3rd spot, and the voting
Go be in
belongs
the
to
three.
him.
Yo,
There are very few
Jay.
players with his
Go be in the
ability from
three-point
long range.
contest. Jay.
It looks like he'll be rewarded
Jay
with a spot
is
in the three-point
Drew
contest.
Pitts
And
going
I'm
to be in the
sure
three-point
there'll be some
contest.
changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right.
Drew James, Drew Clark, and me.
Anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
Oh! Yeah.
Oh, let's go home. That was
good, boy.
Ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
I'm going to be in the three-point contest. James, Drew Clark.
The first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Jay Bird. And who else? It's number 4. I don't know. I forgot.
Outside Wall. Washington again turning it over. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now. Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Poke loose. Here we go, one-on-one, and a deep 3 from Prez, and another 3 for the Clippers.
You can see them, they're starting to push the tempo to good effect. Well, Coach Scott Brooks has seen success in the past.
But why you fading, bro? Stop fading, bro. You're not making it, bro.
But the heat is on in Washington.
Yeah, he hasn't had great luck here with the Wizards. I mean, new management this year might be evaluating him. I mean, he could be a make-or-break season for Brooks.
The defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Good, that's another bucket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Here is Wall. 18 points for him.
No.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly. He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in.
No, bro.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers.
I'm coming right back.
Checked in for James, and it's George in for lights out. Here's Smooth, covered by Wall. Fred.
No, the 3, bro. 3, yeah.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers.
Come on, bro. 3.
6 on the
3, yeah.
Shot on the wing, and the jumper is on the mark.
3-pointer, bro.
Prez has got 22 points.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Yo, it's all good, though. Hey. Prez got 22 points, bro. Drew Clark got 13. James got 12. Jay got 8. Drew Pitts got 7.
Now
bro.
here's Wall. He's covered closely.
Bro,
and that one
dude, I'm coming right back.
This is
I'm coming right back.
A fantastic catch and shoot guy. He wastes no time in getting it out of his hands.
Good, another from 3.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. That's his jump ball. And so here are the Clippers. Here's Los Angeles now. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it down.
Yeah, that's far.
Bro, you supposed to never mind, bro.
Trying to give the opposition no light.
Supposed to sub me. Oh, what you doing, coach?
You're making a change. Hachimura is
supposed to sub me out.
And a switch here also for the Clippers.
Yeah, I can still do it at 2:36. In the fourth quarter, bro.
About a minute and a half off the clock into it. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal.
Look at me drawing that foul.
Miles into the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And the first one drops. There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And guess how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's
I'm making a
maturity?
car video
It
today.
makes so much difference. I mean, you're young. You're
I
coming
should have
into
made
the
one
league, you're
yesterday,
playing
but I didn't feel like it.
against
So this
grown men.
time,
Just physically, your body
I'm
hasn't
making
been
one
able
today. You
to
know what I'm
catch
saying,
up. How do
bro?
you handle the travel,
So, yeah.
being away from your family? Many times, this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process. But at the same time,
no, bro. Remember I said that dude looked like Prez? That dude looked like Prez.
We should welcome you with open
Lewis.
Williams,
Dang.
clean look, hits the jumper
That's
in
what we
space.
do.
Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep
That's
ball.
what we do.
And it's
That's
Wall
what we do,
with the ball
boy.
for Washington.
Look at John Wall.
Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Sneaking away
The
by Williams.
defense, Lewis.
They're running ahead. And it's Clark slamming it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the
Clark
shot
got to
selection,
take
they go
over.
right to the rim.
Yo.
Outside, Beal. To stop the
No,
run.
I'm there.
Washington gets it back. Jones.
The defense.
And it's denied.
Clark.
So it looks like Washington will retain possession here. A different look for the Clippers. Jay's checked in for Clark. Prez comes in for Lou Williams. And lights out subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Wall, good.
They tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this
Oh,
system.
yeah. Lou Clark got to come back in because he got his takeover.
Here's
So,
Smooth.
yeah.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy.
Converting
So
the 3-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points.
Clark,
The
he's
old
checked in for the
fashioned boy.
The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be.
Hey, James, guys, take over.
Headphones and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
I mean, with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways.
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would say.
No, that's my fifth foul.
Yeah, that's a
This
basketball
is
problem. That's a
bad.
world problem.
This is bad. This is bad, bro.
We're here now.
This is bad, bro. It's bad, bro. This is bad right here.
Beal dishes the Wall.
I'm just gonna stay right here, you know what I'm saying?
Right at the
Oh, hold up. Nah. John Wall got Drew pissed, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Well.
free throw line.
And he missed. Yo, he trash. He missed, bro. I'm glad he missed.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this offense is in a
Yo, he trash, bro.
see how they're
He trash. I'm glad he missed.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't
I'm
miss.
glad, bro, because I don't want him taking that shot. I don't want him, like, when he broke his ankles, I did not want him to make that shot. When he broke his ankles, drip his ankles, bro. Nah, I did not want him making that shot.
Jones against James.
So I said, yes, he missed. Oh, man. That's what I said.
22 points for Wall.
I said, he missed.
Interior offense, those passes have to be right on target.
Step back and squared up.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Knocked loose. Schofield passes.
All right, John Wall, I'm getting my payback, John Wall. I'm getting my payback, bro.
Outside, Beal.
I'm getting my payback.
Now here's Wall.
Nope.
T right on him.
Really throw.
And the shot is
You
Wall.
really throw.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time.
I'm about to get my payback. Don't you ever,
Here's Smooth.
do that, bro, to my boy.
Clark.
Don't you ever break my boy Drew Pitt's ankles.
Jones over to help.
Y'all go double team?
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
I'm getting my payback, John Wall. I'm getting my
So
payback.
far in the fourth quarter from long range.
I'm getting my payback. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm getting my payback. I'm getting my payback.
Makes it off the glass.
I'm getting my payback.
10 points in just the second half.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Don't you ever, ever do that.
And
oh, you reaching? You reaching, bro?
And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys.
I'm getting my payback, bro. I'm getting my payback.
Actively seeking out his team.
I'm getting my payback, bro.
Here's Wall.
I'm for real. I'm not playing.
Eyes again.
The defense.
And
I'm gone. I'm out.
Los Angeles. And
with the windmill.
Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
I'm too good.
Get the sense he just can't miss.
Yo, Drew Pitts got to take over.
Wizards, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. And
no!
He's going to pick up the foul.
Oh my!
That's
wow.
it for him. He's fouled out of the game. So it's Los Angeles.
227 to 90.
This one
is the final score, y'all.
The final buzzer.
Hey, it's all good. I'm not saying. At least I got a triple double, another triple double, 17 triple doubles for me. Yeah. I had 19 dunks. I had 98 points. 2 boards, 24 assists, 19 steals, 1 block. I had 10 3-pointers. I had 42 made field goals. And Clark got a double-double, 29 points, 19 boards, and Perez had 22. And James had 18. Kawhi had 18. Drew Pitts had 12. He got a triple-double, bruh. 12 points, 10 boards, 12 assists. Oh, shit, that's my boy right there, bro. Mike Jones had 12. He got a double-double, 12 points, 4 boards, 11 boards. Well, what? I said 11 boards. 11 assists. 11 assists, 4 boards, 12 points. 25 minutes, bro. Dang. Alright, Jay had 8 points. PG 13 had 7. Lewis only had 3 points because I gave him the ball. Then he shot the 3-pointer, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let me check John Wall's stats, bro. This man was 1 for 7 for 3-point, bro. He killed Fader for 3-point. Trash. He trash. He had 29 points. Hachimura had 15. Smith had 11. Isaiah Thomas had 9 points. Bradley Beal shot poorly. 1 for 6, 1 for 3 for 3-point, bro. I'm sleep. He trash.
Fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. What is the takeaway from a win like this tonight?
We just keep playing consistent. We just keep executing offensively. We know our defense will hold up. We just got to take care of the ball and make plays.
A group effort tonight. Thanks very much, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Good cheese. Out for the boy. I got fouled out. It's all good though. At least I got a triple-double. Another one, bro. Next game going against the Indiana Pacers. It's really y'all. Alright, y'all. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel. Turn that post notification bell so you never miss it. Look, go follow me on PS4, y'all, at 20112593. And so to my second channel, Eternal Peace. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. And I will see you guys in my next video. It's really y'all.